Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
And there you go, just like that, we're the hero. I'd like to think this message is about this poor guy that we just obliterated. Time for back. They know. What say the bloodstains? You were just flopping around. How are you getting such fat rolls when you're not even wearing, like, thick armor? Nobody knows. And as for you, you had, like, a glowing, like, adjustable wrench in your right hand. Son, it must have not been properly scaled. It was Imperial, and he was going up against Metric. I can't stop winning with my... Is it the same one? It is. Maybe it only appears when I'm logged in, like a dream. Well, anyway, you'll notice since the last episode... Oh, I accidentally did a cool move. This is awesome. You'll notice we have, you know, a couple spending Rune Souls stained bloods down there in the bottom right. And we have all thanks to farming these pain in the ass shadow men. Yes, sir. That's totally how we gained all those souls. By the way, I gained a couple 2-tree levels. I figured this was the appropriate level to stop at. Alright, enough shenanigans. That little shadow man you just saw me obliterate, which I did solely for the purposes of kayfabe at the beginning of this video, is the first one I've killed since the end of the last episode. So here's how it actually worked. I found out cool internet strats for making your Elden Ring YouTube playthroughs more bearable for the kids. So this is that side of grace we were resting at. Now, you know, if we try to run across this bridge, there's a dragon, and they tend to be rather ornery. So what we're actually going to do is take a sip from my flask of physics by accident. I forgot that I had my torrent ring on my actual bars, or, you know, use items for reasons that I'm going to explain very shortly. So if we just run around here, ignore the birds, even if they are plump and juicy and full of crafting items. We have to stop acknowledging it eventually. It's like whenever Kramer appeared in Jerry's apartment in Seinfeld, eventually they just had to start acting again. They couldn't be trapped in the applauding audience frozen time for too long. Okay. So, you know, the crowd, they would be whooping and hollering. And for that brief moment, Jerry and Kramer would just stare at each other. Like, I like to think the in-canon reason is that's just whenever they see each other, they're like MK Ultra'd. They accidentally MK Ultra'd each other. Jerry's mind blowers. Okay, so when you run down here, this is where we are on the map. We went whoop, and you rest right here at this grace fire. Oh, we have to not be on a horse. The blessing, etc. That was an analogy I made earlier. So you whistle for your horse. You run down this path. It's like muscle memory at this point. And right about here, a big fucking ball appears, and then you do a circle around it. It shoots off the side. You wait a second. You get 1952 rune souls. You do this. A loading screen comes up for 1/2 4 seconds. You just do this over and over again. And the best part is you're not actually fighting anything, so you could do this at the beginning of the game. As soon as you get torrent, you can like warp over here and start this shit. So, needless to say, after the last recording session, I spent a little bit of time here doing this over and over and over again. As I, you know, listen to YouTube videos. Got my second monitor over here. And I did all that so that way when you all came back the very next day, I can like get on with the fucking game. Because spoilers, I got a shitload of gear. And I've been uploading the fuck out of it because I can buy enough stones to get shit to +6. So, anyway, let's warp somewhere more pleasant, and then I'll go over this shit. We want to be right here. What say you now, jackass?
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You made it through that entire mess, and off you trotted to the round table home. But how did you find the round? Oh, you don't. Before, the round table was chock full of venerated warriors. I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. Why not earn a seat?
I mean, I have a GF now, and she invited me there to hang out with her friends. I'm sure they'll all just like get together and play Settlers of Catan or something. This guy seems real shifty, but I mean, sure,
To
why
join
not?
the round table proper, you must acquire a great rune with the 2 fingers. They are the purported masters of the grace that... Yes.
Well, I guess we've got some sort of main quest now.
Challenge
Good for us.
Godric the Grafted. Lord. Decrepit he may be. Worse yet, I hear old Godric's acquired a... So
he's talking about the first boss who's up there in that castle, who's going to get his ass kicked shortly. Okay. Let's decide our loadout now. Here, get all this garbage off of me. We're going to figure out how we're going to do this character, son. Sternly is how we're going to do it. Look at this shit. You can get this airbrushed on the side of your van and be badass. Okay. So with my endurance as high as it is, I can actually put on some armor. Oh, I went around to all the vendors you've seen me encounter so far and just bought whatever they had, because I basically had unlimited souls as long as I wanted to sit there and do that grind. So we got a lot to choose from. Let's do some fashion souls. So remember, we found this earlier. Such stern fashion. So this is the robe the astrologer, aka the sorcerer class, would have started with. It's not too bad. Puffy sleeves. Got you a satchel with looks to be some sort of blue beverage inside of it. And of course the confessor robe's always a classic. Everyone loves them. This makes you look like the kind of standard ass fucking padded armored chainmail coiffed guy you would have seen back in ye olden times. This looks like we started as a deprived in a previous Souls game and made it to the first vendor. But I actually like the standard-ass knight's armor. It's real nifty. Alright, gloves. These just make our hands white. It's like we dipped our hands in latex. So that's the astrologer gloves. Of course, our confessor gloves. I like that one of them's metal and one of them's country. So we got both types of gloves. And of course, we've got the chain gauntlets. Our 2 different flavors of this gauntlet right here are 2 color palettes, son, that we saw for sale at Nookington's, and we had to get both so they'd be in the catalog. Then we got these metal-ass gloves, and then of course we've got the damn knight's gauntlets that go with the knight armor. I actually like the confessor gloves. As for pants, astrologer pants. Here, can we get a better pants angle? Walk, walk, fashion, baby. So those, you've got a lot of cords around your legs. It'd be a pain in the ass to put on. The only thing more difficult would be Lulu's belt dress from Final Fantasy X. I mean, they're not bad. I like how they've got things on my thigh where if I got bit by a snake lower than that, I could pull it real tight. Or I could shoot up heroin. I like these. Like, these are just some nice working metal boots, son. Like a pair of Dickies. These aren't bad. And then, of course, the ye old plate greaves. That's a bit too much ye old plate. I think I'm going to go with these bad boys right here. As far as our head goes, the astrologer hood is nice if it was the same color as the cloth accents on our plate armor, I would wear it. The Astrologer hood, it's black, so it goes with almost anything. It matches it all right. And then we got this. Wow, am I a Dark Souls 2 giant? You know, this is the helmet we've been wearing. It actually goes with the set fairly well as well. And then, of course, we could just be incognitus. Edith, would you stifle yourself? I'm trying to become the Elden Lord there. Okay, I actually like the way that looked. What's the big stat difference between these? So we lose some magic, but we gain some physical. We'll go with this for now. And look, still a mid-roll. I've never even light rolled, to tell you the truth. I don't care to see what it is. Now, here's the thing. We've been going good with our spear, but I wanted more choices, because the spear is good, and you know me singing the praises of it, and any job classes that specialize in using it, and any particular members of that particular profession. But remember, we started with, like, swords, and so what I decided to do is I got a long sword, and I put the sacred blade art we had been using with our spear on the sword. Oh, I punched. So now, you know, it gives us options. So it's still a faith scaling weapon. George Michael be pleased. And we can still slat, and then we'll be able to swing faster while we've got that buff. So I think it's a better fit. So that don't mean we can't use the spear. Spare the spear, spoil the dragon, as they say. So we got that up to +6. It's still got its normal-ass move set, as you do. But I don't remember when I found it, but I got another sacred ring of light. Was it when we beat the tree sentinel, maybe? But it lets us do this, and we can spam them. Hell yeah! That's real fucking satisfying. Slatting that shit around. And then you'll notice that I actually put points into strength and dexterity because I wanted to use the damn halberd that knight dropped. And with 20 strength, we can use it two-handed. So, yeah, look at this fucking thing. You can slatter around. You can jump attack. You can do a lighter jump attack. You can back up and thrust. You can roll, slash. You can do R1 spam into R2. And if you use its special skill, son, if we do any co-op, this will buff us and everyone around us. And look, we still mid-roll. Of course, if we're going to play a Souls game, you got to have shields. That puts us in Sacketators. And of course, we want our finger seal, which I uploaded. I upgraded to 6. We can actually use this longbow now that I have 14 dexterity. Oh, and I went ahead and got this mace to +6 in case we come across any more enemies that are weak to blunt. I'll pause for a moment so Kevin Smith can stop giggling. Now, we're not going to use all 3 of these weapons at any given time. Oh, I also used all the Twinkling Titanite, or what the hell they call it in this game, to get that to +3. So, for now, I'm going to take that off. And, you know, we'll just play it by ear. Oh, I also bought... This is just me, like, bragging. I'm doing a vlog. I'm like, hey, guys, I went to the mall and fucking cleaned up house. Be sure to smash that like button. I bought this, and just having it in my inventory gives me another spell slot. It's a good thing. So, for that 3rd spell slot, right now I have Cure Poison put in there. Remember, we need 41 faith if we want to cast Hate Sun or whatever it is. Flame of the Fell God. I would like to use Rejection. Since we're not in Poison Town right now, I want to try all these spells out. So why don't we? We're all just playing along, having fun, and being good friends. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, we're finally ready to start questing and adventuring. Oh, boy. I'm going to find every secret, and I'm going to beat every boss. I have a crush on every Souls boss. All right, we need to put that ring back on this thing. Let's put it on... The point of the Wondrous Flask of Physic is for me to accidentally drink it all the time. And then put this down. Although I don't think anyone can summon me. I'm such a high level with such a high level weapon Yeah, that'll be easier to do at a moment's notice. That I put down my sign right before that boss we fought up there, whose name escapes me because I was too angry fighting him. And I stood there for like 10 minutes and didn't get summoned, and I was like, oh, I probably kind of leveled out of this. That's like if you were a grown-ass MLB major, and then you like went to the park when the kids play pickup baseball, and you were like, oh boy, I hope I get picked. Hey, this is Santa Claus's house. I remember this. I don't think he has anything else to sell us.
Always.
I bought every one of these. I guess let's buy these to see if they really are just a tutorial. I got arrows and bolts in case I ever decide to use them. I guess we could get some throw daggers. I mean, I make my own, but... You buy name brands, and I make my own daggers. I hang out with a melon who loves Merle Haggards. Whatever happened to Andy Milonakis? He was like 30-something and looked like a 12-year-old, so is he going to live like 6 times longer than anyone else? It'll just be... He'll be like Randall Savage in that... Justice League cartoon episode where Superman gets sent to the future and it's just a wasteland, and Randall Savage is like, he's like this immortal caveman that got hit by a meteor. Basically, they stole the plot to Ghost Trick, spoilers. And he lived forever, and he caused the nuclear hellscape, and there's like giant cockroaches, and Superman's like, ugh. Oh, and Superman has no powers because the sun is red, so he has to like drive around in a sweet Cadillac and fight wolves with a sword. This is all things that happen. I ain't making nothing up. I don't remember the point of that analogy, by the way, so y'all just insert your own. Thought about going down there and fighting that dragon, spoilers. If I did that, I should have brought the resist fire miracle, but what can you do? I'm resisting the resist fire miracle. Anyway, right this second, my plan is to just amble about merrily. Oh, your horse can just destroy those with his powerful hooves. Look at my powerful hooves. I one-shot bats with a longsword. Don't get anywhere near me, boys. I probably could have spent some of these souls. I stopped at the level I'm currently at just to make that humorous joke for y'all. Quote-unquote humorous joke. But I meant to actually spend these souls. I guess we should just keep dumping faith until we get it to 41, just so I can use that miracle or incantation or whatever the hell they call it. Hey, guys. Murdering motherfuckers. Getting all that good shit done. Remember these dogs and shit when we came through here earlier? Why am I on this horse when I could just kick your ass in person? We had an exchange of ideals, me and this dog. Alright, I'm like a holy slayer now. Remember, I am allowed to use sword and shield because Ricard, the first and last dragoon, allowed it. Hell yeah. I guess I could start slatting holy hell around. I see my first fucking candidate for holy hell to be slatted at. Okay. Okay, Miyazaki, you're proving the justice of your culture. Fuck you. How come you can't have boys in your fucking video games anymore? I like to think Shigeru Miyamoto or somebody, like Miyazaki was in an elevator with him and he was so starstruck. And he was like, oh, Miyamoto-san, I'm such a huge inspiration. And Miyamoto pretended not to know who he was. He's like, oh, do I know you? He's like, oh, yes, Hidetaka Miyazaki. You made Dark Souls, huh? Yeah, I guess it could have been good if, you know, you couldn't just poise through everything. And Miyazaki was so heartbroken that from that day forward, he swore that his games would never have a decent poise mechanic again. Alright, the reason I'm in here killing these guys again is because when I was editing the second episode where I came here, I keep forgetting you don't have to jump to grab those. And I came here and went through the rat teleporter. I noticed in my periphery vision I passed this item. Okay. Alright. Rat times. Rat off to you, son. It's not a bad thing to find. Okay. This is all real well and good. Behold, crab. That's a dog. That's a dog. Oop. Oop. Dogs in Souls games are awful, and these are no exception. I don't even have to get mad and yell at the game. Y'all were doing it for me inside your mind. At least I'm good at video games inside my mind. Let's get healed. Let's take a swig. There's a man on a horse, and this cannot be. Low. Horseman. Fight me. 1v1 me. Catch me outside the abbey. How's about that? Just run away forever, coward. You know, I have a horse. It's true. Hey. I'm just going to run towards him spamming R1 like Pepe Le Pew doing his little hops after Penelope Pussycat. Okay, that might not work. So I might need to get off of this thing and fucking obliterate him. Now, I didn't realize that little swirl had like a hitbox where it wouldn't connect with the guy. So I just died. It's entertaining, question mark. Jesus. I'm all the way over here, huh? There wasn't a statue of a crying Jesus' mom or whatever nearby. Alright. Well. None of that would have happened. Wouldn't have happened. Casey at the batted it because I was like, oh, I'm just going to go and spam R1s and it's real funny. I gained a bunch of levels, so I'm in no threat or I'm in no danger. And Miyazaki was like, nah. Anytime you exist in the same universe as me, you are in grave danger. There's a turtle. It's very humorous. That's the joke. I do appreciate the fact that I actually killed the rider on the horse with my dying breath right then. That part was actually satisfying. There. Hey, dipshit, where are you? We got to get this over with. I like how your path is apparently the entire circumference of the Earth. Somebody pointed at the equator on a globe and was like, that's your route. Don't be late, dipshit. Slap this horse right on the cheek of the ass. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to eat your horse's liver. With refried beans and a Dos Equis. Okay. This is enemy design, Miyazaki? This is what you think kids want in video games? Okay, I guess you're not meant to be able to hit. I guess he wanted them to be like real bugs and that they're kind of hard to hit and aggravating. Good job. You did real good. Well, who are you standing here with this cool hat?
You do well to steer clear of a gill lake, fledgling. And it's as fearsome. So, stay clear of the lake.
Thanks for the warning.
Don't be a fool.
Okay. I hear you. I mean, I don't know if you heard about this, but I'm real powerful now. I used skill and strategy to gain a bunch of levels and equipment upgrades. I figured there'd be a lost side of grace right around here. Okay, I see some wisps. Old Will Oda Wisp calls to me. He's like, looking for a spot to refill your Estus flask, are you? You lazy bastard. Nothing makes Will of the Wisp angrier than over-frequent checkpoints in video games. He's already mad that they put a save system in Super Metroid, son. He's a purist. He believes in the janky-ass password system. I don't want to fight that horseman again, so let's go down here and make this dragon appear so we can kick its ass. I guess if we're going to fight a dragon, I should have spear equipped. Also, big crabs. Hey. How you doing? You did it, big crab Sama. You did it! I'll take them crab eggs. Watch out for the fart barnacles. You look like you're guarding something. Real cool and neat and nifty. Are there any dragons nearby? Okay. We can make a quick detour. I saw this exit had a Wendy's. So I need a Frosty to dip my french fries in. So we'll just make a quick detour on the way to Dragon Ass Kick Town. Throwing big girthy fireballs is real satisfying. We could also slap these fucking things. Okay. I should have practiced with those before I took them into actual combat. I thought the little slice was the thing that hits, and I mean, I guess technically it is, but it like launches out. Look at that, boys. Clear a fucking camp like it's nothing. Do I need to do one of my classic infomercial parodies? It's a good leaf. Don't you think so? You just tried to jump in the middle of them. Talk about confidence. Behold futility. I mean, maybe I can make something good out of this. Have any of y'all seen a dragon down here to fight? I guess not. I'm just going to ride around blindly until one makes itself known. Dragons tend to let you know in their area. Now, I could have sworn that one swoops down here and like breathes fire and it's real dramatic and cinematic. I mean, a guy with a weird like basket on his head even told me not to come down here, thus guaranteeing that I would. Maybe it's more over here. I see. Okay. Look who decided to show up for their ass kick. How kind of you to join us. I do good damage. You'll never defeat me, unlike Andros. Oh god, I jumped off my horse and made a huge fucking mistake apparently. Quick sip, diggers and such. Alright, jackass. Think you're so fucking tough? I've got holy spear power, baby! Get fucking bullied! Oh no, please don't breathe fire. No, the small tree was supposed to protect me. Alright, I need a blue sip. I mean, I need you to get over here and get your ass beat, mister. I almost parried it, or not parried it, I almost strafed it. Okay. So I should have jumped on my horse. I was playing with previous Soulsborne memories, and so I completely forgot that I could make a horse appear underneath my ass and have it propel me in the directions I wish. Alright, cool. We were doing real good damage. I think like 2 or 3 volleys of Holy Spear Justice being lobbed at that thing will be enough to humble it. The most proper Dragoon thing you'll ever witness in this particular playthrough. Well, that's not true. I might get a chance to jump on a dragon's back. Oh, you just hang out down here now. Even better. Once again, I should have auto-memorized the resist fire spell. But what can you do other than go back and do that? Do you still want to fight me, sir? Sir, please. Or madam. I treat all dragons with equal hatred, son. Like a true gentleman dragon. Who? Oh, now you fly away and do your nonsense. Yeah, everyone thinks you're real cool. My horse tanked you. I'm gonna stab you in your stupid fucking dragon feet. I blocked. It's cool. It's cool, baby. I got a shield. Okay. I'm just gonna start shooting you in your dragon tank with holy hate. Good times, good times. Heal spells improved. Quite useful. What say you, monstrosity? Jump attacks would also work. It's hard to stop spewing the Holy Spear hate when you got it going. You build up a lot of momentum. Alright, remember, we have horse. We're our own Cheat Commandos OC character, Horse Haver. Gun Haver's country cousin. If the brother chaps are watching, you know that they're getting to work on that right now, baby. Oh no, I ran into the fire. Garth Brooks, don't watch. Did he despawn? Well, what the hell? You could just despawn when I'm beating your ass? That's fucking bullshit, is what that is. I'm mad. I'm legitimate. Well, I mean, I'm the kind of mad where I can't just hyperbolically yell and make up some weird story about Miyazaki. I feel like that wasn't my fault. The, enemy's AI made it go over there. So why am I punished? I'm not the one punished. You kids at home who were getting real entertained. That crab has to enter my holy hate range eventually. And that's when I'll have my revenge. I fucked all him. Okay, then let's go back to the site of grace. I guess this one would be closer to where the damn thing spawns. Cave of Knowledge. I don't know if I want to be inside of a cave. I can't remember if that's where this actually puts you out at. Yeah. Oh, this is inside the tutorial. Yeah, which means this is the very beginning of the game. We could try to go down there, but I may have got a glimpse of what's down there through some YouTube shenanigans, and I don't think I'm quite ready for it. So, it doesn't really matter. We can just go for this one. Alright. Level up. I would like to get some points in Arcane for item drops. Plus, I hear there's some magic that uses it. But we're just going to keep focusing Faith for now. We're going to focus George Michael strats. We'll take you off and put you on. I wonder how long it lasts. Hopefully, a fairly decent amount of time. Oh, look, there he is. Miyazaki decided he's allowed to exist again. I'd say our #1 weakness so far in fighting this thing is it getting too good to us when we're slatting out the holy justice from our spear. And so I've got to learn to limit myself. Like right now, I'm going to stop and start blocking and be responsible. Now I can slat out at least 2 or 3. Alright, he's going to do that. I wish I could have cast my flame fortification, but I forgot. Here we go. That takes 4 months to cast. Let me guess, it lasts 1/2 of 2 minutes. That'd actually be good. I didn't do the joke correctly. I didn't bitch and moan correctly. Fuck you, Dragonoo. Okay, we're getting there. A blue sip. So once you do that first one, you can start slatting them with more abandon. But you got to do that like initial investment, get that momentum going. Alright, you're going to fly. I actually avoided the flames for once. Why did you land 100 fucking miles away? I could already have this shit pre-game. Or I would if you didn't decide that breathing fire is your only hobby now. Breathing fire is fine, but you can't make it your whole personality, Ryu-chan. Mainly because I fucking hate it when you do that. Alright. I'm gonna throw out 3 more of these, and then I'll have to take a quick blue sip. Okay, my flame resistance is still persisting. Persistence of resistance, as they call it. Oh no! Well, let's hope it works. That's not bad. Not too shabby. Do you ever land, by the way? Or do you just like to cheat? How do they tolerate bitch and moan? I'll never know. Holy justice! Slatting that shit with my spear. Holy justice! It would do better if you were fucking near when I cast it, so it would actually hit you. Jackass. Let's do this fucking song and dance 60 fucking times. Alright, I'm real close. Let's do this shit. Fuck. 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 Yeah! The hero. Okay. I got a dragon heart. Let's look at it with our eyes. Dragon heart seized from a dragon tracker. Or seized by a dragon tracker, excuse me. Riddled with gravel stone. Oh no. It's like Tony Stark's heart, full of shrapnel. So apparently there are like dragon mancies. Ryu-mancy. That we can learn if we get enough dragon hearts. Yeah, you eat enough dragon hearts, you're gonna get some good pyromancies. That's a given. Oh, how embarrassing. I like this skill. Perfect for cutting down pompous ass dragons. I'm sure if any Dragoon ladies were watching, they were real impressed. I don't know what else to do down here in this little swampy area now that I've killed the dragon. There seems to be some sort of little cave. Fit to burst with adventure. I guess we should take heed of previous travelers' warnings. Time for fire. I like the sound of that. What sayest you? Could this be something incredible? Are you using a dismounter? Nice. Time for fire. Okay. Let's see what all the hype's about. It'll just be a guy standing there and he'll be like holding a cigarette. He'll be like, hey buddy, you got a light? I'll be like, fucking do I? There's another cave. Or is this a copy-paste fucking cave? Is this turned into World of Warcraft? Probably. Lost Grace. Let's get our shit rejuvenated. I would like to gain another level. Let's use a couple to tree these. See if that puts us over the threshold. I think it does. Nah, I believe we're just ever so slightly short, aren't we? Yeah, very, very short. If Edward Elric is watching, that part of the video made him dislike it. Was that enough? I could have read the actual number. It's not. All I ever wanted was to gain that one additional level, and they won't let me have it. Alright, so the cave was over here. I bet this is telling me about it. Oh, you could just jump down there. I guess that's kind of cool. Oh, a handful of change. I guess I could use this to buy Halloween candy. You must have got real confident. Yep. You love to see it. How about you, Claymore Johnson? A family company? There he goes. Ah, secret. I feel like something in here has bad intentions for me. That's not a bad item to find in a cave. Okay. Jump. We made the big jump. And there you go. Suppose we should activate the summon. I did it first. Damn it, he technically did it slightly before me. Damn you, White Phantom, you always win. Fire required ahead. They keep telling me that. Time for item crafting. Fire. Try fire. Boys, you all have said it so much, I don't want to now. I'm going to be a hipster. That was satisfying. So I guess they're just a different flavor of mine enemy. Beware you're throwing a fucking fit. Hey, I'm going to try fire. I mean, he wasn't fond of it, but a lot of things react to my fireballs like that. Now, when you break it down... Try striking. I'm one step ahead of you, buddy. Are you an enemy? Well, I can't talk to you, so you must be. He died like an enemy. That's all I need to know. Rats are coming down the halls. Okay, additional rats in here. Oh, wait. That rat hit me, even though I'm a grown-ass man in plate armor, swinging a spear, which means I have to be staggered backwards. Be wary of rat. I see. Liar ahead. This is not treasure. This is somebody's garbage I'm picking up. Son. There he goes. Nope. Yeah, that man was fucked to death by rats. It's the kind of thing you just recognize when you see it. You're like, do you really, Uncle Tenfey? That might be a unique skill. Hero. No hidden path ahead. At least somebody told the truth. What if it was? My entire reality would be lies and secrets. Seek head. Beautiful. I live, therefore, hidden path. Let me guess. It's going to be right over here on the wall. Yeah, there it was. Kinda, sorta. I guess we'd be quite remiss if we didn't engage with it. Let's have a torch for darkness. Okay, so the hidden path, quote unquote, kind of starts up here at the top. When you think about it. Yeah, look at that message. Woo! Giant. Be wary of fire. But you said... excuse me, let me redo that again. But no, Tenfey, you said the fire was good. It's true, Your Honor. This man has no pyromancy. How do these guys feel about fucking holy hell being slatted out? Yeah, they're not fond of that either. Glintstone scraps. Glintstones, farming glintstones. So that I can do some kind of craft. I don't know what you actually use glintstones for. I just preemptively launched into my Flintstones cover parody. Forsooth! Great justice. Seek down. Thanks, samurai. Huh? Holy! You're damn right. What the hell kind of noise was that for a wall to make? Huh. Okay. Huh. A level 1 golden room, thanks. I guess this is supposed to be like a real early game area. I've come through here like Santon. Okay, that's the twinkling titanite, quote unquote, that I mentioned earlier. Somber Day, Smithstone, I think is what the true title is. Boss ahead. I like the sound of that. Tony Danza waits down here to get his ass beat. Yeah, no life ahead, yeah, of course. Alright, what kind of half-assed fucking degenerate boss fight have you gotten here? Beware, I see a large man. Maybe we should try to fight him with the halberd. Halberdman. We could take our spear off and get the halberd, because a halberd is basically a type of spear when you really break it down. I don't know if he'll use fire, but there's no reason not to cast this shit. Hey, I ain't staying that he's a stone digger. Oh yeah, I could be buff. Yeah! Oh no, I'm Sack of Taters, King of Kings. Unequip my longsword, ye mighty, and mid-roll. Okay, the hitbox is perpetual, I've learned. Okay, I finally was allowed to attack him, and that was the result. You just get real mad when somebody fucks with your feet. I see that now. I learned something. Alright, throw your fucking shitty tantrum. That I'll get hit by, because fucking Dark Souls 2 hitboxes, apparently. Oh wow, I somehow won. How is this even possible? As always, enemy fail on D's nuts. What a fucking mess. So what was the benefit of that? I didn't even see what he dropped. I was too busy being angry. Passive-aggressively angry. Okay, so we want our spear and our sword. We probably won't need a torch anymore. Oh, I guess we should see if there's any cool shit down here before we leave. Did he drop any kind of... Oh yeah, I found a golden seed, but I'm at the point where I need 2 golden seeds just to get out of fucking bed in the morning, man. It's ridiculous. When I'm editing this, I'll look at what he dropped. Because I was too busy doing my cool halberd pose to actually read it. Alright. Warp me out of here. Good sirs. Oh. Alright, well that was some questing and adventuring, I suppose. Just a wee bit. Just a hint. You know what we should do? We should get revenge on a certain Deathbird that was up in this area, I think. That's our next objective. Let's see if I remember how exactly to go about this to get to that area. You start here and you just start heading north like you have any fucking idea what you're doing. The first step is to have no fucking idea what's going on. I'm like, I'm way ahead of you, son. You mean my default state? I jumped at the wrong time and wasn't uplifted. Oh! Hey, hey, hey. I was going to say I missed them on purpose, but then I accidentally killed one of them. Alright, we're up here now. And I believe it was back this way. There's structures up here, so there's got to be a site of grace somewhere around here. Summonwater Village. Sounds real nice and quaint. I'm like, what kind of magic you cast in Summonwater Village? They're like, we call fire. I'm like, oh, that's very interesting. They're like, it's too bad I don't have detect sarcasm, or I would teach you that. There's some kind of ghost on a boat who probably needs to fucking ask. I would kick your ass, but you teleported away. Like all of Miyazaki's cowardly boss characters do. Fuck you. Why can't I hit you? Okay, there we go. The whole boat he just picked up. Okay, I gotta get off this horse because you crowd are unfucking hittable and I'm unhittable and we need some goddamn relief. Now, I didn't even do any of that. You killed these skeletons, not I. Alright, are you ready to be murdered like an adult? Got it. I feel like we're playing Demon Souls. We've become so powerful against bosses that we can just wail on them with holy might. Deathroot. That sounds useful. Ooh, I can summon skeleton millennials, son. Insert your favorite joke. Avocado toast. Applebee's going out of business. No paper towels. Son, the possibilities are endless. Hey. Yeah. What? $6.99. It's fun to just run around and obliterate skeletons with holy power. I do like the fact that while the sword is enchanted with holy, We don't have to, like, desecrate their bones to stop them from respawning. They've already been shamed enough. I can't believe we haven't encountered another side of grace. There's either, like, 9 per square mile, or they're, like, 40 miles apart. There's no middle ground. Side of grace density varies wildly in this region, you'll find. Well, I'm up here now. Is that good? I feel like we're, like, being subtly told that we need to advance the damn game. Jobbing on everything. Once I fight Deathbird, the bird that eats people. I didn't quite get that. What I want. I can't bring up the map. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you crowd needed your asses kicked. How embarrassing. Oh, wow, a spear. I've got a spear, too. Oh, I wasn't targeting him. Okay, so that doesn't actually prevent them from resurrecting. Interesting. How about this? So I guess because it's not a weapon that's currently being fortified by Holy, when we start slatting out Holy Justice with that spear, that the enemies do in fact regenerate. So there you go, we learned something. Somebody update the wiki. Ambush! Is that what you call that crowd I just murdered? Well, you almost had me, buddy. Human bone shard. Explain to me this skeletal system, human. On my planet, our bodies are really jiggly and jelly-like. On my planet, we all have cartilage instead of skeletons. Because we're all shark people. Shark people. Wasn't there an anime like that? Okay, what is this fucking bear doing down here? Not getting killed by me. It's deplorable. Here, have one more. To grow on. Yeah, I'm pretty much the hero. You ever heard a song about the hero? They were saying about me. I don't like to brag, but they wrote the fucking song. As always, you were ever so slightly out of range. If a bear approaches you, slat holy magic their way to dissuade them. It's like bear mace. Lump of flesh. Oh, hey. Couldn't help but notice you came at me from off screen like an asshole. And still got your ass beat. Look how pretty this water is. Let's just take it in for a second. What time of day is it? Because it's just real pretty. Evening. Evening's a real pretty time of day, as they say. Could that be it in the distance? Is that where we fought Deathbird? You're like, fought? You call that a fight? It's like saying a possum fights a pickup truck when they encounter each other on the road at night. I'm like, in his own way, did he not? Did Awesome Possum not kick Dr. Machino's butt? Don't explore. What was this now? Didn't expect sadness, but no joy ahead. What could be up here that distressed this man so? Was it these birds that you need me to kill? Let's be on a horse. Okay, so not much going on right here. There's some of them get down quick tombstone platforms. I think we can make this jump. We can't make this jump, and I'm a fool. I like that when you take lethal fall damage on your horse, like Torrent just explodes and your character dies of shock. Alright, how are we having such a bad time remembering where Deathbird is? It may have been more over here. Let's try from this point. Oh yeah, warping over here reminded me. I also bought all of his War's Ashes. Learn skill. I've already learned everything. What do you got to say for yourself?
Mementos of all the warriors who raised a fine tale. That's how I fell in love with the sword. It grants meaning even to
I see. That's real neat. We need to come back here at night and see what all the hype was that the crowd. I don't see any messages right now, but they're there in our minds. I don't even know how many rune souls we just dropped. Probably like a few K. Okay, this is where Deathbird was. Yeah, that was 1,000 times easier than whatever the hell we were doing. I want to see where my rune stain is. Okay, down there. Yeah, I don't give shit. I've basically got infinite souls now, so why do I fucking care? Alright, what's our plan fighting this thing? Slatting holy hell at it. I like it. I like the way you kids think. That fucking ram try to ram me? Ares, Chan? I feel solidarity since that's my astrological sign. You're like, yeah, I could pick up on that. Just listening to Tenfey videos, you sound like an Aries, aka a huge douchebag. I'm like, look, I ain't gonna take nonsense like that from a Capricorn. I don't really know much about the zodiacal signs other than that I am an Aries, and that sometimes the Cancer is represented as a crab, but sometimes it's represented as a 69. Have you all seen Deathbird? He's a bird that eats people. He's been here before. I've got my ass kicked by him before. I know he's in the area. I can hear his phone buzzing in his pocket somewhere. Maybe you only get one chance to fight Deathbird. You look real sorrowful, so let's slap some shit your way. Oh great, it makes you step forward slightly every time you do this, so that way you fall off of ledges. How fun, how quaint. Trying to stab you in the asshole. Oh no, he's mad. I can't I can't figure out why. I knew you wouldn't get that sword out before I killed you. Beast liver. And this bloodstain. You were rolling around, had you a morning star or something. Got you some type of a prawn there. Hey, I know this isn't going to hit you, but I just want my sword to be holy. Very satisfying. You've got to stand still, you're a giant. Fucking backing away from me, I'm just a little feller, son. I know I'm full of holy piss and vinegar, but that's no fucking excuse to be a jobber. The Miyazaki's edge, huh? My taunts fueled his adrenaline. The more shit I talk to an enemy, the more likely Miyazaki is going to look down upon them in their moment of need. And grant them the strength to strike back at Tenfey from hell's heart. Well, what's this cool statue? I tried to cut it, nothing happened. Try giant. Oh, I need to make one of you hit it. Hey, idiot. You like that? I bet. Here, have another one. You earned it. Why don't you come over here and try to hit me? Hot stuff. Oh no. Please don't release the items. Please save me from all the fat loot. I want to loot it, but it's too fat. Okay. He Aegis deflected me or whatever with his fucking body. God damn, you take too fucking long to kill. Miyazaki's got to make every enemy just perfectly aggravating, son. It's a thing. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. It's just a thing that I hate. I didn't even get to see what that fucking item is. I'm sure Miyazaki's having him a good fucking chuckle. I've somehow ended up in like an enemy armaments, and it wasn't even my intentions. Okay, here we go. I was going to say I could follow the damn stain of runes, whatever it's called in this one. Okay, at least the item is still there. Please just grab... Okay, smithing stones. How exciting. Okay, okay, and okay. Oh, there's two of them. Neat. How do you think about fireballs? They're not fans. And that one isn't even a proper girthy fireball like this. Honestly, I have more fun slatting Holy Justice out of my spear. I knew that was going to hit me. The moment I hit the button to do this buff on my sword, I was like, oh yeah, it takes 75 fucking minutes to do that. So I'm going to get hit. It's just the way things are. That's not going to connect. I'll just have y'all murder each other, I guess. You seem to be real good at that. He humbled his friend. Don't mind to not take advantage of a good friend humbling. Yeah, your attacks are slightly delayed. I mean, I know it's not like I'm a broken record, but every time it happens, it feels fucking awful. Because it's so cynical. You know why Miyazaki did it. Oh, a fucking goat, ram, sheep. Whatever these fucking things are. A ewe ran over and hit me. Have I proved my worth to Deathbird? Maybe it's got to be nighttime. I forgot that there's fucking times of day in this game. Because it's always overcast. Yeah, that's probably what it is. We're going to have to go back. Wait for it to be night. And then maybe we'll finally be allowed our rematch. Vis-a-vis Deathbird. Witchbird? Like, you're real clever. You know that. Hey! Jackass! Well, I want to at least say I killed all the giants. Since there's just fucking one of them this time, I might be able to actually use this spear. Were you just yelling for fun? I thought something noticed me for a second there. I thought I heard the deafening cry of a senpai. Oh, you've got like glowy eyes, so you'll give out bonus runes. Huzzah. I was wondering if I could spam enough of them, drop him before he got to me. Okay, well then. Let's... I want to see if you get anything for beating all these giants at one time before you respawn all the enemies. So that's what I'm doing. That way when we come back to fight Deathbird, we can just ignore them because we know that there's no good shit. Look like a prime candidate for Holy Justice being slatted at. I don't say that about every giant with a sword in his back. Oh, slightly outside of the hitbox range, but the visual box still touches you. Yes, sir, Bob. His hitbox must just be in his sternum. Because those things were just going into his back, and he refused to give a shit. He's charging up, boys. Here comes that boy. Oh, he's going to have to follow up. Luckily, he went over me. Fuck you. I am amazed I didn't get hit right then. It would have been complete fucking horseshit, and that's why I was expecting it. Well, we know we beat all the encampment because we got our flasks recharged, so I guess there's no additional secret. There's whatever that is, though. You look like the kind of thing needs its ass kicked. And I'm just the holy spearman to do it. Okay, he's not real impressed with holy justice, I've noticed. What about fireballs? Okay, that he respects. Son Miku, me to give me the strength to defeat this tentacled abomination with my maidenhood intact. Land octopus ovary, strip of white flesh. Sounds delicious. Oh, you could just stab him with a spear. You could poke him with a spear and kill him. How do y'all fare against holy justice? Well, they're not as resilient to it. They're still young and naive enough that Tales of Khajiit Jesus still puts fear in their heart. I thought there was a living thing on the ground that I was going to have to obliterate. Alright, what's this structure all about? We're playing the game the way it was intended to be played now. We're just wandering around, having a good time, sharing a few laughs. If I were on the back of a horse, I bet I would learn a thing or two about this thing. Yes, sir. Can you land on them little outcroppings? Can we do some fucking Super Metroid sequence breaking shit? I can't tell. The problem is, when you double jump on Torrent, he likes to launch himself. He gets real excited. Who could blame him? He's like a magic summoning goat horse. Wow! We actually landed on it, but I don't know who. I mean, obviously this isn't the intended way to get up there, but it would be very satisfying. Oh, we could just jump to that roof. It's so easy. Even these kids did it. Well done. Thank you. I like to think it's one of the cows from Earthworm Jim 2 telling me well done. Well done. Behold, death. I thought maybe I'd fall through these boards. Oh, do I just live here now? Was this not intended? And the illusionary wall ahead. Miyazaki. Nope. No such luck. Let's look around and do a little loin girding, as they say. No, this is just a fun little spot. Then why is this different? Let's try a plunging attack. You really would think you could break through these and get in here this way. I mean, if I designed an open world Soulsborne game, you know, I'm just saying, I'd have cool stuff like that in it. I see you over there judging me. You filming this for your cringe compilation? Shit, Lord. These fucking giants. When they got cell phones, everything went to shit. Okay, let's go here in advance time. Alright, now we're at the War Master Shack at night. We need that snap snap on here that we learned at one point when we make snappy comebacks like that. Where was it at? Here it is. Oh, no, he didn't. Anything new to say at night?
Here to learn.
Guess not.
Well,
Be wary of night. So there must be some sort of foe in the woods at night. Sounds like right up my fucking alley, boys. I'm a holy warrior. I love slaying foes of the night. Count Duckula. It's going down if I ever get a hold of him, son. I don't care if he just drinks V8 and eats margarita pizzas all day. He's still an unholy abomination. I fully expected to walk into the woods and just be set upon. Really. Mayhaps. That sounds like wolves. Ambush. Really? Oh, hey, guys. Are you just regular ass wolves? I don't know if you know this, but I'm like a holy warrior. We did it. Was that it? The entire threat was solved. I still haven't figured out what I can make with this gold-tinged shit I keep finding. Maybe I should be riding around on my horse. We can cause more damage that way. Is that the building I was inside of at one point? Do you hear something? Was it just me? Was it the wind? Wolf ahead. Why is it always high up? Let there be a wolf. Hey, it's one of those fucking things. What are you doing out here? Other than getting killed by me. Alright. Oh, is this where we fought that PvP battle in a previous episode? I think it is. I just kind of wandered my way back around. Like a hero does. Okay. Well, I guess nothing cool happens at night around here. Alright. I say. What could it mean? There's some sort of fiery slugs. Fiery slug. X. Press button C to slap holy hell. Awesome power. That doesn't seem to do much to him. What about this sword? Now that they respect. Cool. We solved the mystery of the burning slugs at night. Didn't expect a fire, but fire. I know that feel. Okay. Back to my noble quest of revenge. The most noble endeavor one can feel. Can revenge bloom even on the battlefield? I don't know what structure that is. Deathbird is right down here. So I guess we could pop by here and see what's going on. Hopefully I don't die. Yeah. Praise be the horse. A lance? The lance fance dance? A lance is kind of spear-like when you think about it. You're one of them glowing eye birds. It had to be done. He was packed full of good shit. Feel like you mean an egg? You mean she was packed full of her unborn child? Like, maybe. If you're going to say it like that. I knew you would take the slaughtered innocent woodland creature's side over mine. You always do. Hey, I'm here at night. It would be a shame if some sort of death bird appeared and got its ass kicked. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Get down here, you nut. Enjoy some holy hell just for you. Oh, it's satisfying. I can't be dealing with fucking sheeps and rams when I'm fighting Deathbird now. Miyazaki knew. Look, this is what you're being rewarded with. Asses. Okay, be careful. Should have just done the Mark Root suit. Okay, yep, gonna hit me. Every enemy always has that one extra attack. I've bitched and I've moaned, but I've yet to learn. Alright, you're gonna do that. That's just the one overhead slam. That's a poke. You don't want to follow it up with a 19-hit ultra combo. You don't want to finish it with Wrath of the Raging Demon. I might just have to slap one at a time. Alright, you're about to be done. Get smoked. I wanted to do a plunging attack, but the damn thing refused to cooperate. It just kind of sat there, being gangly. Alright. We're like Captain Ahab if he'd actually killed that whale and then been like, yeah, I feel pretty good. Hey, Ishmael, let's go back to the house. I'll make some popcorn shrimp. And we'll just have us an evening in, son. I'm reasonable, Captain Ahab. Okay. Well, I guess we should advance the game. Now that my weary heart has been put to rest. So let's teleport over to here. Excuse me, I was looking at the map. Okay, I'll kill all of you since you demanded it. Bastards. I'm going to see it before I open the map now. You crowd made me paranoid.